I don't want me Mills to come tag us later talking about hey, y'all played my song in the background. But yeah, hit the live button. Oh man. I can see how that shit gonna go off the rip, fool. That shit gonna be like legendary. I'm gonna be sounding like Kanye in a bit, man. You could get your yeah, bro. I don't want that shit to go live on me, big dog. You know what I'm saying? All right.
I feel you.
I'm gonna be sounding like Kanye in a bit, fool. You could get your Meek Mills, your Boosies, and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't killed nobody. What's going on? What's going on, Carl? How we see it, nation, man? We in here cracking jokes already, man. We back better than ever, man. As always, man. I got my boy Amari J with me today, man. The other fellas off this week because apparently they had a lot of things to do today, man. Amari, baby, what's popping, man? Long time no hear from, man. How you been, big dog?
Oh man, what's going on, man? It's been a long time, and I know everybody been missing us and been looking for us, but we here, and we don't look to go nowhere else again, man. We sorry about that, but we back. We excited for
Yeah.
tonight. We got a lot to talk about, a lot of good
We
things
got a lot to talk
man.
about, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. The NFL season has been very interesting, man. I know,
Man.
I know. First off, man, because I know the first topic is a very dear one to your heart, man. But first
Yes,
off, I'm going
yes,
to start
yes,
off by
yes.
simply saying to you, man, I'm going to apologize to you for my previous text messages that I sent you about your team not being contenders, but they look more like pretenders. So but I think the line that I used to you was they needed some quality wins.
Yeah. And
I got two quality wins out of them, so I can't say nothing. So I'm
you
good.
know, and look, and at the end of the day, like I don't super fault people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all I was trying to say was like I'm one of those guys too that I'm a realist. And anybody that knows me knows that I'm a realist. Like I'm not biased no matter whether my team or not. If we're trash, we're trash. What I was trying to explain to people though before, like I understand, like yes, we needed more valuable wings and all that, and I get it. But the difference is that what I was trying to break down to people that like, yeah, did we go against the Buffaloes and the Eagles and these top teams, like, you know what I mean? Like, no, but the difference is that we're winning games, we're finishing games, opposed to like the past few seasons, like we weren't finishing games. We weren't winning the games that we should have won,
Yeah.
And so people weren't giving us credit because we're 7-1 and nobody's giving us credit. I'm like, how can you not give us credit? Like we've made a jump, we've made a leap, we're finishing games, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're like, we beat the hell out of the Packers first game, that's a rival,
Yeah.
And then we come out and we win. Like they said, we've been getting lucky and playing backup quarterbacks. We didn't choose that. That's not our fault.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
that's not your fault, man.
We're still going against pros. We're still having a game plan. We still got to come out there and we still have to put a show on. We still have to come out there and play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
At the end of the day, many of those games we've came from behind. You know what I'm saying? And so we've won in different fashions. We've won in tight games, coming back games. So it's like, yeah, I wanted this game bad for sure because I just want to show everybody. I already felt good about my team,
Yeah.
But I definitely wanted this game, and but yeah, man, it didn't.
I'm gonna just tell you right now, I'm gonna keep it a beat with you. When I look down there, and Kirk Cousins is my quarterback in fantasy football. So when I look down there, and I saw I only had like 8 points. I text you hot. That man threw a pick. I was hurt. I was like, bro, I done told you about these boys. And then all of a sudden, that man that gave me like 25 points. And I'm 8-1. I'm just like the Vikings, bro. I'm 8-1. So I'm feeling good about myself. But old Kirk came through for you, boy.
Yeah. And it's one of those things that is kind of strange to people because statistically wise, he's not having one of the best seasons with us, stats wise, Now, again, one of those things that I can say, a point to be taken that I said how I'm not biased, right? We've had it was like one of our first 3 episodes where I said, his stats look good since he's been with the Vikings, but I've also told people that he's also he passed stats at the end of the game. That downtime, I forgot what's the term we use for that again.
I call it trash points.
Trash stats.
Trash point. Trash stats, bro.
When it's at the end of the game and we're already going to lose regardless, whatever, he'll come and throw a touchdown within the last 2 minutes when they're playing prevent defense and backing off and they're playing the soft coverages and stuff. A lot of times he's padding his stats at the end of the games when nobody's really trying to defend no more. And so that was the thing that I said, like his stats look good the first 3-4 years he's been with us, but record wise, it wasn't matching up, you know.
It wasn't,
he's having these great stat seasons, you know, but and then this year he's like 20th ranked QBR and passer rating and all this, but 8-1, you know.
But 8-1, yeah.
He's doing what we need him to do, you know.
I do agree. Yeah, he's playing his role.
Now, he definitely needs to sharpen up some of these interceptions he's throwing, because some of these interceptions he's throwing, sometimes it happens to be where the receiver didn't run the right route, didn't finish the route, didn't sit in that window they're supposed to sit in.
Yeah.
Gave up on the play, tip balls. You know, we see that a lot sometimes where it's like, that's not the quarterback's fault. You know what I'm saying? Fumbled after the play.
Yeah.
But a lot of these have been him, you know, just bad throws, bad tosses, bad, you know, not reading the defenses right. I mean, just like what the hell kind of throws. So if he can clean up these throws that he's doing, man, I mean, you know, we wouldn't even be talking about Kirk at all, you know. Now,
is it safe to say though, man? Because I think we did this comparison with him though. Is it safe to say that this is the same thing he needs to do? It's the same thing that Dakota needs to do? Because it seemed like to me they kind of like in the same boat. Even statistically, they're in the same boat.
Well,
but
no,
the interceptions are killer.
So statistically, I guess you can say that the difference right now that's separating Kirk from him is that yes, he's making some dumb plays, and I've said that, but he's also making the fucking right plays, and you need them.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean?
I just want to take a shot at Dak. That's all it was. Thank you, bro. So I appreciate it.
Like he's making plays that when we need them and that's what matters the most. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you look across the league, bro, he's not the only one. Like, I mean,
no.
You know what I'm saying? Like Mahomes is throwing picks, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Josh Allen
just threw that pick to,
you know and mind you, they had him leading the league.
Peterson,
no, I'm saying they have him leading the league to be MVP. You know what I'm saying? He's throwing picks at the wrong times. You know what I'm saying?
At the wrong time.
Mahomes is throwing picks. Herbert's throwing picks. Dakota's throwing picks. You know what I'm saying? MVP for the past 2 seasons. You know,
Aaron Rodgers, miserable day in his neighborhood.
Is throwing picks. You know, the only guy that's not really throwing picks like that is Brady. But his record, you know, they're trying to figure things out. You know what I'm saying?
They need to run the ball.
That's what they need to do. And so what I'm getting to is that yes, he's throwing picks, but he's still making plays when we need him to make the plays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He can only get better from where he's at. Is all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that we're 8-1, he's doing what we need, and obviously it's not hard when you're throwing it up there to Justin Jefferson. God damn, man. I mean. God damn.
Bro, look. So look. Before we get into the topic number one, because I love this part that you said this, right, man. That catch, bro. I'm sorry. Look, I loved Odell catch, bro. But I'm gonna say it right now, bro. That is the nastiest catch I've ever seen.
And there's been a lot of talk. It's been a lot of talk. It's been a lot of talk about it, right? A lot. And here's the crazy part about it. Like these are actually my 1 and 2 favorite receivers, like in the game.
Yeah.
Right now, besides Jerry Rice, like and Julio Jones, but those are a different time. These are my Odell is this time.
Yeah, I know you rocked with him hard. Yeah, you rocked with him.
Obviously, Justin Jefferson. I wanted to get him so bad out of LSU. I mean, everybody know I'm an LSU fan. Thank you again to the Eagles. Thank you again. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's like I put it like this. I actually kind of got into it with one of my boys yesterday. Odell's my guy, but at the end of the day, to me, I think this is a better catch. And honestly, I think this is like a competition for like top 3 of all time. And this is me. And here's the thing. People say, well, the corner had his hands on it and kind of basically helped him bring the ball down because he held it as
that's what made it cold,
so,
bro.
This is what I got. Like, people need to understand, coming from somebody that played receiver and corner, right? In the college, I played in college, I played in, high school, all that stuff. The fact that you look at this play again, the cornerback, right? An NFL pro had prime position, both hands on the fucking ball, right up. You know what I'm saying? There was no reason Justin Jefferson should have had a shot at bringing
in hell.
He's stretched out, right? Then the impact of the ground, you know what I'm saying? And then
hand was still there.
Like, hand still there.
And you brought it to his chest.
And you bring it in, you snatch it from a guy that had 2 hands on it. Like, people don't understand. Like, I don't care what people talk. And then on top of that,
I don't care.
And then on top of that, I don't care. It's 4th and 18.
That's game.
It's game. It's game. So not only is that shit difficult, the thing and the difference between the Odell shit, not only was the Odell thing, I think in the first quarter, right, just to put them up 7 points, they lost that game. Then on top of that, there was nobody sticking Odell. Nobody sticking him. Nobody touching it. And I'm not taking away from it. The shit was difficult.
The shit was nasty. It was nasty.
But he had nobody on him. Nobody sticking him.
Yeah.
This was 4th and 18 to keep the game going with a defender with his 2 hands on it. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand what the
and you know what? You know what? And I'm gonna add some tea to that just a little bit, man. You know what else made it so great too? It was the fact that the Vikings were trying to prove a point to people like myself. You know what I'm saying? Who sat up there and doubted them, like, hey, bro, like we are just as good as they are, and that's 4th and 18. And let me show you what I can do. You know what I mean? Like that to me, that was a statement, bro. That was a clear statement that, hey, look, on any given day, we could whoop anybody's ass. I can catch over anybody in the league, bro. It don't even matter who it is. 1 hand, 2 hand, 3 hands. It don't matter. I'm snagging it. That was nasty. More props to Odell. I ain't knocking him.
I just
this catch was just more defined, bro.
I just don't understand really how you compare them. I just don't. You can't. I'm not, like Odell's will go down in history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
gonna go down.
It's like one of the things. I feel like it's gonna be one of them like Kobe LeBron battles forever. Like who's the. I mean, look, at the end of the day,
I cast my vote already, man. that I don't have to see Odell's catch again. I could watch that highlight over and over again, bro. There's no way he should have caught that.
Odell is my favorite receiver to date, and then Justin Jefferson second. But that was the best catch I've seen.
Now speaking of best catches, man, what's up with these referees with y'all, man? They seem to be catching some fever with y'all, man. They kind of like catching the laundry thing going on, man.
Look,
so what's the beef with the NFL and the Vikings, man? So y'all not getting no calls sometimes, man.
Look, like, man, look, and this is crazy. Like, this is the first time that I've ever had to use our podcast to like sit here and bring out some shit for my team. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, perfectly fine, man. Because I noticed it too yesterday. That 9 catch by Gabriel Davis.
Look, and if you go, it doesn't even. It starts before that. If anybody wants, and I'm gonna make this quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna make it quick. Y'all can go and YouTube this shit yourself and be like, oh, you just invite. No, this is go after this and go check it out for your damn self. Last game, right? We played against the Washington Commanders. If you go look at the game, it was a close game and everything, right? But it shouldn't have been a close game. We should have put the game away fairly soon. If y'all go back, there was a play when fucking was Heineke?
Yeah.
He throws the ball out against 3 fucking defenders. We're playing a cover 2 with Smith playing in the back with Cameron Bynum in the back, and the referee fucking gets right in front of the goddamn safety. Literally, It was about to be a pick. Our offense was rolling. It would have been a pick, and it probably would have been points converted after that pick. It was blatantly a fucking interception. The referee got right in front of our safety. I cannot go look at the game against the Commanders. Yeah. Go on YouTube. Anybody dare get on there and tell me that wasn't about to be a fucking interception. Smith does not drop any interceptions. Bynum does not drop interceptions. Go look at the play. The fucking referee gets right in front of the safety and stops us from getting an interception. It turns into a fucking touchdown. That's what put the Commanders back in the game. The game should have been over with from that point on. 1, 2, we get into the game yesterday, right? And again, everybody don't. And again, this is what nobody want to give us no credit. We're fighting. We're battling refs, and we're battling the fucking these goddamn teams. That's the last game. Let's get into yesterday. We get into the 4th quarter. We're trying to come back and everything, right? We get the turnover, 4th and on the goal line, right? When they stop us at the 1. There's 12 players on the fucking field for the Buffalo Bills. The referees don't call it. Not a 12-man on the field where, like, last second they're trying to run off the field. You know what I'm saying? Last second they got to call a timeout. No, there's 12 men on the fucking field for the entirety of the play. When they stop us on the goal line with 1 yard, 12 men. That should have been a fucking flag penalty, 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Yep.
Game would have been over right there. 1.
That's 4 attempts. That's a new 4 attempts. That's 4 attempts back in there.
They stop us. Get the ball. Boom. Ball don't lie. Hey, that was God, bro. That was bought on lie. That
bought on lie. That's old school talk right there. Yeah, that was bought on lie.
That was bought on lie, bro. That we got that ball back the way we got that ball back. Honestly, because the world knows, the football gods know that should have been a flag. I don't know how, bro. I don't understand, bro. I just don't understand. So we get the ball back. Boom. They get another shot after we get the ball back or whatever. We score a touchdown. Boom. They get the ball again. 40 seconds left. I text y'all. I said, this game ain't over. I said, this game is not over.
You did. I was fresh out the shower too. Yeah, you was letting me know. Yeah.
The way this game is going at 27:30, 40 seconds left, this game's not over. Even though they had no timeouts, this game's not over. They come down. They throw that ball to, who was it again?
Man, it was Gabriel Davis. They threw that ball to.
Davis.
Yeah.
When did we stop reviewing plays like that? Please tell me. When did we stop reviewing plays like that?
Man, bro, I'm trying to figure it out too.
All of a sudden, though, when we get to the Bills fucking stadium and shit, all of a sudden we don't review plays like that, plays that are like questionable, but we
supposed to be from the booth. Yeah,
from the booth. Yeah,
the booth. The booth should have called that.
Every announcer, analyst, everybody did not understand why that play did not get reviewed. And you know what's
that was not a catch.
And once it got reviewed, guess what? It was not a catch. Officials came out after the game and said, "Oh yeah, it was not a catch." But if that could have fucked us and lost us the game, that's 2. 3, the whole fucking game, go watch the game and watch how many times in the end zone the Buffalo Bills cornerbacks were grabbing and fucking snatching on the jerseys of Hawkinson and Justin Jefferson before the ball was there. Didn't turn their head around. All that shit. Like, bro, I just understand. Like, again, God willing, we won the game, man. And we should get, and still what's crazy is that even up until this point, bro, it was still more talk about the Buffalo Bills than it was giving credit to the Vikings. Still.
Well, so look, I'm gonna intervene now, and I'm gonna say this, man. I'm giving credit where credit is due, and credit is this, man. Buffalo are who we thought they were. You know, maybe we kind of pumped them up a little bit, myself included, a little bit. Buffalo seems like they left where they left off last year, basically in a nutshell, right? They get into these good battles, and then hero ball is played. And I know the term hero ball is not something everybody likes to use, but Josh Allen gets into this hero ball segment where he feels like he has to do the unthinkable, right? So I'm going to go back, coaching one-on-one. You got the ball back at the 1-yard line, right? Even though it should have been called, 12 men on the field, right? You get the ball back. Take the fucking safety. Take the safety. You still up by 1 point. Take the safety, punt the ball, and then force shot I have to drive. You know what I'm saying? Force shot I have to drive, 70 yards. At best, 70 yards, right? And then that way, that's the game. You put the ball back in the defensive hand, right? But to fumble the ball at the 1-yard line, bro, like this would have been so simple, man, had they just fucking took a knee. And if that would have just solved all their problems. But I'm seeing a huge issue right now, and it's this: we don't give enough love to the Vikings for what they do. Yes, their games be close, no matter who they play. But this is like, to me, the setup for playoff time. Whenever crunch time comes, I know right now these boys have won 7 games in a row. I know if it's making plays. Well, I don't care who gets the ball last, whether it's your defense or whether it's your offense. I don't give a damn who gets the ball last. Both sides seem to be showing up. And hell, I could damn near say special teams too, and getting the offense in good field position. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what's going on in these close games, which y'all didn't do previous years, right? Y'all doing now, right? This is the setup for playoff times. When playoff time come, man, you ain't blowing nobody out the water. You're not going to have the Buccaneers versus the Eagles scoreboard. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have a 7-3 game, last drive, who got the ball. And right now, I'm going to tell you, I'm not saying for Kirk Cousins. I'm just speaking for the team as a whole.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that team have the ball last. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to go in there, have a 10, 17, 20-point lead if can be in the playoffs, because you don't want to see a team right now that has so much confidence, man. 8 wins in a row by 7 points or less, 1 possession.
And what I like the most about right now, bro, is that the way we're playing, like, can we blow somebody out? We should be able to. But what I like the most is that, to me, this is playoff football. This is championship football. Playing close, playing down, coming back for the past 4 games.
Yes.
And shit like that, bro. Defense making the turnovers when it counts. Offense making plays when it counts. You know what I'm saying?
Peterson out there acting like he 20 again. Like
And
this is
so
just
this is what I like about it. Like, and again, I know we lost to the Eagles and we lost and they beat us
hey,
fashionably. You know what I'm
even
saying?
a blind squirrel can find a nut, bro.
But I'm happy. You know what though? I'm excited to play. I want to see them again. I'm ready to see.
You know what? Again. You know what I like about this though, and this is what I can say. And I'm not knocking the Eagles because again, I don't think that there's no legit click cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this team is just that far superior. Hey, I'm not saying that. The Eagles haven't faced adversity. I was about
to say.
They haven't faced adversity. That's what's gonna hurt.
They played us game 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're still trying to figure ourselves out. And again, I'm not taking away from them.
No, by any means.
But they have by far, for a team that's expected to have a Super Bowl, have not played nobody, and they're not going to play nobody up until into the playoffs.
Nope, up into the playoffs, man. And that's my concern. Again, I can say it right now. I apologize for what I said earlier because I'm beginning to see something in them. But 8 wins in a row, this is a playoff team. This is a playoff built team. They know in a one possession game, they can get it done. I cannot say that for the Eagles. The Eagles can't say that. You know what I mean? All the Eagles know is blow out and allow you to come back. But they score so many points ahead of you that by the time you start to come back, the game's already over. They haven't had a real challenge. They haven't been popped in the face. Man, the Vikings been popped in the face and still getting back up.
The only thing I can say for the Eagles, though, is that on the NFC, when you think about it, bro, like really defensively wise, I mean, shit. I mean, who could they really be scared of, though, defensively wise? You know what I'm saying?
You know what? God, this is gonna pain me to say this, bro. But I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it a bean. But I'm also gonna be a bean on both sides. I'm just say it like that.
Yeah.
Dallas can do it. But this is the only problem I got with Dallas.
So do you feel like Dallas would have had a better shot beating them just because they had rushed that game there?
No. So this is what I feel about them. If Dallas can learn how to stop the run, they got it. Right? I'm not worried about their offense. Their offense is their off. If defensively going up against them, the Dallas has the best chance. But what Dallas have to do is they have to first force the game to be in Jalen Hurts' hands all the time. That means you got to stop the run game because these boys are second or third in the league in rushing. So they can run.
And we got Dallas next week.
But see, I just texted my homegirl and she's a Cowboy fan, and I told her, I said, look, I know you missed the game this week with Dallas, but watch this one next week because this is gonna tell you everything that you need to know about the Dallas Cowboys.
This is gonna be a test for both Dallas. Yeah. This is the biggest game going towards the playoffs for each team.
Because this gonna let me know right here who gonna be dominant. My problem with Dallas is Dallas can't stop it, man. Dallas can't stop the run, bro, and that's the problem. That is a problem. What's playoff football?
But the problem for us, though, bro, like our secondary is hurt right now. We're missing one of our best cornerbacks. You know what I'm saying? And Dantzler, we're hurt with him. I'm hoping that we get our offensive tackle back. Fucking stud. Our left tackle, man, Darius Sal, he's on protocol right now for concussion. So, and then we had Andrew. I'm happy Andrew Booth, our second round cornerback from Florida, got some reps last. He did almost lose the game for us. He got that PI towards the end of the game yesterday. But again,
he did.
But he got to get those reps. We have high hopes for him and everything. But
what we got left, man? We got like what 9 games left in the regular season, or 8 games left in the regular season, something like that.
Well, shit. So we 8-1. So that's 9. Was it 17 games now?
It's 18 weeks. You got 8 games left. It's 18. Yeah, it's 18 weeks. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, still 9 games.
You still got 9 games left. You know what I'm saying? To iron out those, man. And again, I feel like it's good. The only thing that I would have to say is minus the turnovers, you'd be perfectly fine. If the Vikings can keep the turnovers down,
if Kirk Cousins,
and if you can get some of that laundry off the field from the refs, y'all gonna be all right. Just remove some of the laundry off the field, y'all gonna be all right. But the NFC, bro. The Vikings ain't playing. Like again.
Honestly, bro, I'm hoping that we can and we're undefeated right now at home. We play great at home. That atmosphere is crazy for people to come out. So man, if we can find a way to get the first 2 games at home or some. Oh man.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, man.
I'm supposed to be going into the game against the Colts, the last home game, December 18th, bro.
Ooh.
My boy Dante said he gonna go. He want to go with me just to see the atmosphere, bro. I don't know if you want to try to. I know it's holidays.
Bro, hey, I switched positions, bro. Full, so at work now, I'm good to go, bro. All I gotta do is just Yeah, I try to mark my calendar, fool.
December 17th, man. That you know what I'm saying? Just to be, I gotta go hit that stadium and be in that environment for that last home game.
I would love it, man. Hey, look, our last experiment with the Eagles was pretty nice too, man.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
Seeing all the green and stuff like that. But speaking of green, man, right? It seemed like the Raiders seem like they eating a lot of green lately. You know, like they paying out a lot of money to players, man, and not getting the job done.
Green out there in
Are they smoking a lot of green? So before we start that, man, first off, man, every good conversation goes good with Henny, man. So shout out to Henny on this one, big dog. One day Henny gonna sponsor us, man, and tell us, man, we do good on our takes. You know what I'm saying? Cheers. So, as you know, for me, the Raiders is a very close spot to the family tree. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, you've been to the house, man. There's Raiders apparel everywhere in this motherfucker. And yes, I am a Seahawks fan too, but family wise, Raiders fan.
Oh shit, Washington scored.
So Carr gets on the podium and he has a TO moment, man. He's crying. He's frustrated. Clearly you can tell he's frustrated. But I want to say this first, because I know some people have some things or felt a certain way about him crying. Let me tell you something, man. It's all right to cry. Yeah, we all do our emotions a little differently than one another, man.
Passionate about it.
You're passionate. I'm gonna tell you, we were sitting here and we was discussing, should Carr still be on the roster or should Josh McDaniels leave? And I watched this thing. I said, no, bro, it ain't Carr problem, bro. This not a Carr problem. That dude passionate. That dude is trying to win. But how can you win when he just basically said in a nutshell, if you watch the press conference, that other people in there ain't trying to win? Being in Vegas ain't about winning for them, man. Being in Vegas is about Sin City. This is about finding holes and everything else in between. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Hoes, weed, whatever you want to do, man. Like, that's what they're looking forward to. I got a fat ass check. I'm in Sin City. I can do whatever I want at this point, man. So what I'm saying and what I'm asking of you, man, is what you think is going on wrong over there? I know, I don't feel like Rick should have been fired or let go after being an interim coach. I felt like he still should have kept the job. The team looked good. They didn't have no issues. Seems to be that Josh McDaniels, I don't know if he's aloof. I don't know if he's getting high with the players. They just don't look well gelled together. I'm gonna just tell you what I see, and I'm gonna just be real with what I see.
Yeah.
Waller don't seem like he ever healthy. I wonder if he's smoking it up too and just chilling and catching the paycheck, bro. Not saying that the brother is doing it, but that's just what it seems like. Is he still out?
Is he still out?
He's still out. I'm getting off of that, right? I got Derek Carr, who obviously get on the podium. He cries. He's upset. You can clearly tell he's upset. And bro, cry on, bro, because that was passion. I felt you whenever you said that, man. You hurting. Yeah. You got him balling out, trying to. You got Devontae Adams balling out. You got Josh Jacobs, which I know he on a contract deal right now. He trying to get his money, but still nonetheless balling out. And then you got one player on defense, bro, Max Crosby, man, balling out. And all of them seem to be saying the same damn thing, that everybody in here ain't about doing the same thing. Some of us are in here about winning. Some of us in here about bullshit. So how you feel about the Raiders, man? Do you feel like that they right in what they saying about the team being bullshit? Because I'm gonna tell you, if the team is bullshit outside of that, this is a coaching problem. It ain't a personnel problem. This is a coaching problem.
Me personally, the same thing that you said earlier, Rick Biscotti.
Yeah, Biscotti. Yeah.
I always said from the get-go, like I have a cousin, Josiah, which he has a podcast and everything.
Yeah.
And he's a diehard Raider fan. And I actually text him the day they let him go, when they started the whole interview process. I asked him, like, do you feel like that was the right move? You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, not even being a Raider fan, I felt like, why move on from him? You know what I'm saying? I've always been one of them guys, like, if if the grass ain't greener on the other side, or if the gate ain't broke, then don't fix it. You know what I'm saying?
Don't fix it. Yeah.
For everything that they went through last year, bro, and to still make it to the playoffs and be a team to challenge, and they didn't like get
bad play call away.
One
bad play call.
Yes.
From moving on. They were advancing. The Bengals wouldn't even been in the Super Bowl.
Exactly. So I felt that I never felt that they should have even moved on from him. I felt they should have gave the man at least a 2-year deal. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So for me, immediately I have to look at coaching, right?
Yeah.
And when I say look at coaching, Because look how hard this team fought last year, and where
Bro,
they
they
got.
fought.
They fought. They scratched and clawed. You know what I'm saying, from the shit that they went through, and they were. It was a team that like
they were out of the playoffs and worked their way into the playoffs.
Yes, yeah, and so it was one of them things where I felt like they came together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They had this. They embodied this. We're together. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna fight for this coach. We're gonna fight together. We're gonna fight as brothers, and that's what it felt like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I said from the get-go, like, why let him go? Why stop what they had going? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just weird to me. I felt like it was one of them things that, where like in real life, where you hear women all the time where women say, oh, they always go for what they want rather than what they need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They go for the guy that they're attracted to the most rather than go to the guy that's going to treat them like a queen and respect them. They're going to go to the guy that looks the part but treats them like shit. And that's what I feel like this was. They went for the big name.
Analogy. I like that.
They went for the big flashy name over what they needed.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about the situation, because with the offseason pickups that they made, you would think, oh, it can only get better now.
Yeah.
But then you bring in, and mind you, we know
I said that too. I thought that, yeah.
And again, McDaniels, he ain't had the best track record as a head coach. He ain't had the best track record. You know what I'm saying?
I thought he learned something, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought he learned something.
Was it twice he tried? Was the Colts in Denver, or was it just Denver?
It was just Denver.
And so didn't he take the job at Denver and then turn it down?
He took a job somewhere else and turned it down.
No, Colts. Well, didn't he take the
Yeah, I think he probably took it and then he turned it and then declined it.
So, and then he did not do too well in Denver. Not saying the man can't be a play caller or offensive coordinator, not saying that, but he don't have a good track record as a head coach. Right?
Yeah.
And so again, you have to look at coaching. It just for me, that's just what I have to look at, because it just doesn't make sense to the way that they fought last year, man. And then to come in and pick up better players on that defense and everything, and to try to fill in these voids and then have a decent draft, and for it to go like this, and obviously to get Davante Adams,
that's the part I want to get at. And you have arguably one of the best fucking receivers in the game,
and you know what's crazy?
And like statistically, Carr looks worse.
And you know what's crazy? Last year, Justin Jefferson said Davante Adams was the best receiver in the game, but said he wants to be the best receiver this year.
Yeah.
And look what happens when he comes over here to an offensive-minded coordinator, an offensive coordinator head coach. And what the fuck, So for me, man, like to me, it has to come down to coaching. Are you holding everybody accountable? Are you being a little soft on some guys? Or you know what I'm saying? Like what's going? I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like none of us are in there, but I know a lot of people are ready to move on from Carr, and it's sad and it sucks. You know what I'm saying, to say that. I've seen Carr be,
I'm not for it. I'm not for it.
Here's the thing.
I'm not for it.
I'm on both sides. I can see how Carr has been inconsistent, and then I've seen Carr be consistent, and you're scared of his arm. I've seen both sides. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's right now. I don't know who you put this on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a very weird situation. You know what I'm saying?
Let's play a role game. Because this is going to be good. Let's play a role game. So this is why I'm personally saying, like, don't move off of him. What's the reason why 17 showed up to that building?
He showed up because I think he was tired of the drama of Rodgers, first off.
Right. But what was the other reason why he showed up to this building?
I think because of the chemistry with his brother, with Carr.
With Carr. This is why I'm saying don't get rid of that brother. Because the only reason why 17 walked in that door.
Okay. Hey, crazy.
It's because of that.
I actually sent out a text.
Yeah.
To diehard Raider fan. And this is exactly what I said. I said a lot of Raider fans are ready to draft Bryce Young from Alabama.
I've seen this. I've seen this thing come around. Yeah.
They're ready. They're done with Carr, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is what I said. I'm glad you said that. I asked this question? I posed this question. Should you go ahead and trade Adams and Carr and get a lot right now for what you can for Adams and Carr? And because this is why I say this, like you just said, Carr came. Not only did Adams come here because he probably was done with the whole shit in Green Bay.
Yeah, he clearly said that he was done. He wanted some consistency.
But he came here to play with his brother.
Yeah.
So if you move on from him, what does that do with the relationship with Devontae Adams?
Correct. Because that's why he got here. That's why he chose here.
Are you able to fix that and go to him like, hey, how do you even go to him about that situation? You know what I'm saying? That's like almost like the Lakers going to LeBron about saying, hey, we're thinking about trading AD. How do you even start that conversation?
That's not one you start.
To me, you have to trade both if that's the case.
I absolutely agree. If that's the route that you want to go down and you feel like you have to get rid of Carr, then you have to get rid of both parties, and you basically got to call this a rebuild session.
Because you can't ask Devontae Adams just came from being in the playoffs to going damn near championships his whole career. So now you want me to play with a rookie? Not saying not saying that he can't.
He wouldn't be good.
But as if I'm this top 3 receiver in the league, and you know what I'm saying. And we just had this horrific season. I'm not finna. This sounds like a rebuild to me.
I ain't coming for no rebuild. I didn't come in for that. I came in to play with my boy and put championships up.
So Raiders have a lot more issues than just. They have a lot more issues right now.
That's why I'm telling you, this is why I'm saying to jumping off the plank right now, bro, because they seriously got some deep, dark issues that they need to fix out. But I like that approach, man. So I heard the Bryce Young, and you already know how I feel about Alabama quarterbacks. I'm not Alabama quarterback huge. You know
wide receivers, running
wide
backs,
receivers, DBs,
defensive linemen, but
I'm game. But quarterbacks, hell no.
Tua is doing his shit.
Tua is the exception. He's doing Tua is the exception right now. So I gotta be careful. But history says that any one of them that step into this role, bro, it's not worth it. Tua is the oddball out. Like I said again, even the blind squirrel can find a.
Usually the quarterbacks at Alabama are surrounded with fucking first round picks across the board.
5-star talent. Yeah.
So how can you not be successful in college? You know what I'm saying? That's usually like what was the last one? Was it AJ McCarron? The last one that got drafted?
Yeah, and when he commentating on some shit, for college games or some shit.
He's having picnics with his fiance or some shit, or
the CJ Stroud thing. I heard that one too. CJ Stroud.
Wait, you talking about Ohio? The Ohio?
Yeah, Ohio State. Yeah, I heard about the Raiders having interest in him, but still, I'm with you on this one, bro.
Me personally, I like old boy Williams out of USC.
Yeah, I like Williams too out of USC, but
him
again.
Right now.
But again, this becomes a package deal, though. If you're going to go that route, then you need to have conversations right now with both of them, man. Will Davis hold that group conversation? Hey, look, man, this ain't going the way I thought it was. I'm trading y'all off somewhere. Where would y'all like to go? I'm going to send y'all a package deal, get what I can, get some picks, and that way I can move myself up in the draft, and we can rebuild. Because whatever's going on right now, man, ain't built good. I ain't going to lie to you, man. Hey, look. Carr said he wanted to be a Texan because his brother was a Texan. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, Texan fans would love to have him at 17 on the field. That would be nasty.
Hey, look, I remember what I tell you.
Yeah,
they got a hell of a lot of picks. Remember I was telling y'all.
Yeah, they got a lot of picks.
Look, they got a lot of picks. Get you an edge rusher.
Yeah,
they got 2 picks that right now they're projected to get like the number 1. Like the number 2 and like number 10 or some shit right now, bro.
Yeah, they all close. All close.
Bro, get you an edge rusher, that nasty edge rusher. They had a great draft. I told y'all. Yeah. I think them. What did I say? I said back before season started. I said Philly had the best offseason this offseason. Yeah. I said it in our fucking podcast before season started. I said Philly. Yeah. The Jets and Texans had the best draft / offseason this season. And look, the 3 teams that I said, the Jets are about to look like they're a playoff team now.
Yeah.
Texans,
they look like
Texans, they're not a playoff team, but they're building a foundation.
But you can see the foundation being built now.
And that's what I was saying. Remember, I told y'all that too. When we had all those arguments. I said, build a foundation, and then you might be able to find you a quarterback where you'll be just a quarterback away from being a
they're a quarterback. Oh, they are a quarterback. We watched it in person. They're a quarterback away.
They got it. Next year you get you an edge rusher.
You get your edge rusher and another
quarterback, or if you decide to get lucky and get a car, then get you a fucking stud receiver with that 10th pick. Then you still got second, third, fourth round picks to
match. The car Adams trade for Houston would be solid, bro. Like if they decided like they wanted to come off of him, you know what I'm saying? Come off of both of them.
Carr, Adams, and Pierce for that,
bro.
Hey, I'll give you our first pick. I'll give you the first pick.
Bro, take that. Sign that up, bro, because that right there has some real potential in it, bro.
I will give you the first. I will give you a first for this year, next year, and I'll give you like a third round pick if you give me that Devontae Adams and Carr.
And you give me that, and hey, bro, I'm off of it.
Raiders get those picks. They go get their young quarterback, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, if I'm the Texans, I'll do that.
So this is one thing that I can say that most teams are trying to do, and this is where I feel like the Raiders and most other teams have fallen off, including the Texans, right? You cannot duplicate Bill Belichick's success, right? Everybody feel like that they can have a piece of Bill Belichick and think that it's going to automatically fix their problems, right? Raiders tried this with Josh McDaniels. It ain't working. The Texans did it with the GM. It's not working. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that comes from that branch, that olive tree, man, the shit just doesn't work. The only person to me that felt like had a legit shot, and believe it or not, it's even defensive minded, was Brian Flores.
Yeah.
If Brian Flores would have been successful, if his fucking owner wasn't trying to fuck him, you know what I'm saying? He would have been successful. He was still winning games after he was told to throw games. Like, I'm not giving you no personnel. You're going to take these games. And his brother was still winning with trash personnel. That is the only Bill Belichick protege that has came out from underneath him, man, and actually made some noise. That says a lot, bro. But Josh McDaniels is not the answer to the squad, man. You know, they probably should just cut ties with him right now or come off those picks.
Yeah.
But since we on the subject of talking about coaches, there was one thing done recently, man, that has me questioning the whole Rooney rule. Shout out to my boy Jeff Saturday, man, for being able to get that for being able to get that job, because that's your boy.
But how the fuck?
But how in the hell did you get this job over more qualified brothers? I'm not understanding that.
Yeah,
I'm not. This goes back to the conversation where people were having about being able to relate, owners being able to relate to somebody in that field. And again, this goes to show that for us, we just not relatable. For whatever reason, we just not relatable. I don't know. I don't see us as too many as too different, man. I mean, I know some country ass brothers, you know what I'm saying? I know some city ass brothers, you know what I'm saying? We ain't that different, bro. Just the pigmentation on our skin. A lot of us are, you know what I'm saying, are pretty close to each other if we open up the door to a lot of those conversations to happen. So my question to you, my brother, is what do you feel like needs to be added to the Rooney Rule to help the NFL do the right thing? Because apparently doing the right thing for owners don't mean anything. You can give them rules. You can give rules all day long, but they're ultimately telling you that I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do, and I don't care how you feel.
Yeah, you know, and we got into this before. We got deeply into this about, that how do we know that this Rooney rule is really gonna work? We talked about how at the end of the day they put this rule in place, but at the end of the day, these owners and shit are still not abiding by these rules. But like you said, how do we go forward, right? To make sure that how do we justify that this rule is being taken seriously, that it's really being used properly, right?
Right.
The only thing that I can say, man, is that because it's not being used properly, it's not it's not changing shit. It's not.
No.
They can say we interviewed so-and-so, A, B, and C, but at the end of the day, they know who the fuck they want, and they're gonna choose who they want. Whether that African-American was probably more qualified than this other guy, the Caucasian, or whatever the case be, they're still choosing who they want. And we know this. We know this. Nobody has to tell.
It's not a secret anymore.
It's not a secret.
It's never been a secret. At this point, it's never been a secret.
So what I've come up with myself, here's what I think. This is the only answer and resolution that I think will resolve this. The NFL needs to step in. They need a new position. They need a guy they need a neutral meeting zone. They need to set up these interviews with whatever candidates that these teams are deciding to interview and go with the tryout or whatever, there needs to be a mediator from the NFL sitting in these interviews in a location, in a neutral location, to where they're a part of every one of these, these interviews.
Right,
that way, if they decide not to go with this guy, there's somebody there to say, well, I don't understand why you did not go with this guy. I'm not saying, here's the thing. I'm not saying that it means that a African-American or black coaches is more qualified than any other. No, that's not what I'm saying. No. But I just feel, I just don't believe that there's not more African-American coaches that are more qualified for some of these positions that have been filled. And by doing this is the only way that I feel that this is fair and that this is going to fix the problem, by the NFL having somebody hand chosen to be in these interviews throughout the whole process. That way, when there is a coach chosen, they can be there to say, okay, hey, this guy was more qualified. This guy did come with a better game plan, a better situation, a better vibe and environment for this team.
Yeah.
But until that happens, it's going to continue to go the same way that it's been going, man. That is the only resolution. The NFL needs to have somebody be there for the whole entirety process of these interviews for the Rooney Rule. Because in this situation, there was no Rooney Rule, period. They didn't interview nobody else. They went and said, this is our guy. So what the fuck? I did my research too before I got on here to make sure. Like, is this just the Rooney Rule just a off-season thing? Is it a mid-season thing? Is it no? The Rooney Rule is supposed to be for the entirety of the season. Off-season, mid-season, start of season, don't give a fuck, trade, whatever. Where the fuck is the Rooney Rule? Why is that not being talked about? Everybody is saying is that, oh, well, we know that there's more qualified people, but hey, I'm not mad at it. We love Saturday. He loves football. He knows football. That's cool. I'm not mad at the man either.
Yeah, I ain't mad at them either. Yeah.
But it's the fact that the rule, what happened to the rule? That's what I'm fucking flabbergasted about. What happened to the rule? Because let an NFL player break a fucking rule and he's fucking out for a season. He's out for 5 games without pay. He's, his whole. So what happened to the rule is what I need to know.
Yeah, I'm most definitely. Seemed like the rule vanished. I like the point that you took on that too, man, because we kind of discussed this a little bit earlier, right? So yes, there do need to be a mediator. There needs to be one person in the room, man, that's checking all these boxes, man. And then I feel like and it needs to be at a neutral site. So I'm saying New York in headquarters, you need to start having these interviews in one spot, man. Set up a schedule, you know what I'm saying, with this one person, whatever days he got available, and you have these interviews. I also feel like if you can't do that, man, then there should be some type of punishment, man, that's dished out to you. I'm talking about losing draft picks. I ain't talking about just one or two. I'm talking about I'm talking about losing a whole draft class. If you can't follow the Rooney Rule, then your franchise should have some type of penalty associated with it. So that way it can get you to start doing the right thing. If you decide that you're not doing it, right, okay. But then if like 2023 draft, oh, you didn't follow it? Well, then look, you have no picks in 2023 and possibly 2024. You gotta work with the free agency more. You gotta work with all the old school. You get no new talent. Like it has to be something, man, so that way we can start getting a better interview process for everybody. So and I'm saying that because I don't know how it works as far as like interviewing coaches that's already playing right now, because we all know Brian Leftwich could have been playing.
And that's exactly, and that's why I said it is a little bit more tricky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's why I said,
is that considered tampering? Do you ask permission?
And that's why I said, though, I went to do my research before this tonight, because that was something that I thought about. Well, I guess it could be a little trickier when you got guys that are in mid-season and, yada. So that's why. But again, I went and I read line for line for line for line for line. Did nothing said about it being mid-season, off-season, none of that.
None of that. So it can't be done.
The Rooney Rule is supposed to be for the entirety of the season.
Yeah. So, every good conversation goes good with Hennessy, man. So let's shout out to Hennessy, man, on another shot, big dog.
Oh, yeah, you ain't gotta. Hey, don't scare me.
Don't scare you with a good time, right?
Aha.
So, and then I thought about this too. Man, that's this young brother on ESPN, man, that I enjoy listening to all the time, man. And he's hella smart, man. Ryan Clark. Like, why nobody knocking at Ryan Clark's door, man? You know? Like I'm flabbergasted that he doesn't even get the time of the day. I feel like he's past par of, like, let's say a Jeff Saturday. Like, the brothers is highly intelligent. And then I think about God, man, what's his young brother name, man? That's on ESPN too, man. Oh man, I'm going blank on his name. Hold on, wait 1 second. Because I gotta Google it real quick, big dog. I ain't talking about old Dan Orlovsky though. He don't make Booger McFarland is another one that I would like to see probably get a job, because Booger's fucking super smart when it comes to this, man.
See, I mean, and here's the crazy thing about it. You're getting into that, right? But like, we're skipping like coaches in the NFL.
But I'm just thinking about if you didn't want to tamper. If you didn't want to tamper, like, I mean, like that's cool. Oh man, see, I'm going blank on his name, man. And I like old boy, man. This gonna hurt me, bro, so much, man, that I can't remember his name. Oh, this is bad. I'm not gonna say Sam Acho, because I mean Sam is cool, but he really just does a good job at just commentate, man. Oh, God dang it, man. This is gonna hurt, bro. This is gonna hurt. Okay, I'm scrolling down this list because I'm gonna make sure I get his name. But I don't see his name, man. This is a damn shame. Oh. See, this makes my argument seem so bad. This makes my argument sound so fucking bad. Hold on, I'm gonna get his name though, big dog. Because that's just some of this shit, bro, man. It's too many qualified brothers, man, that's sitting up here, man.
Sure.
That's not getting a chance, man, to showcase their skills, Let's see me back out of this real quick. Images. Shoot, man, look, I sit up here. Chris Carter would probably be a good one, man. Swagoo would be a good one. You know what I'm saying?
But again, though, this is all like, none of this even mattered though. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't even been a guy from ESPN. It should have been a guy that's on the field, a coach on the field every fucking week in and week out. That's, you know what I'm saying, grinding their ass off. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you're even doing this because of this guy Saturday got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, those guys don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, Clark's not looking for a job, but he could be a good coach, but he's not looking for a job. He's good at what he does. He's great at what he does. You know what I'm saying?
I feel so fucking stupid, man. It's Louis Reddick. Should have Reddick.
Well, he was actually he was actually talked about the offseason for GM positions, actually. So
that brother is smart. I don't see
well, he won't be a coach. He won't be a coach. He'll be a GM eventually. Yeah.
I don't see how this brother never had a job. I don't see.
Well,
all the people that's passed by.
The Vikings actually almost went after Reddick.
God, bro, I want to see this brother, man, do this, man.
I'm happy with Kwesi, though. I'm happy with Kwesi.
Hey, but it just makes you think, man, like how many qualified people you can go through, man. I'm saying to realize, hey, man, like that was some look, and that's all the people I named that's just not coaching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just not coaching. And knowing now, right, you could have put the phone call in. Hey, look, I got the spot open. I would like to interview these candidates. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Yes,
come on, like this is absurd, man. Like, I would like to see even see like Anthony Lynn get another shot at it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, because look, he only had like a half a season with Justin Herbert, fool. You know what I'm saying? And before they told him, hey, bro, guess what? We gonna move on. And then they got this dude that come in that think he's smarter than everybody else, and that's fucking the team up. Like, they got too much talent to have a fucking sucky ass record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Too much sauce. But yeah, see, it's a shit like this that I think about on a daily, man. Like, Rooney Rule has to be fixed, man. I think that should be still fines, still penalties for this. But I also agree, man, that actually having somebody that's just dedicated to just interview processes for the NFL to protect the shield, the image that they try to portray, the images and the signage that they use on the field, talking about equality and all of that. Like, it starts by simply just putting somebody in this spot, man, to make sure that this shit gets done and done correctly. Because at this point, man, it don't look like the Rooney Rule means shit to no owner. They don't give a damn what's going on. So, but hey, man, this felt good, man. Going back at it again.
It did, bro. It did. It was. I think this is.
I hope you got some shit off your chest, man. Hope you got some good shit off your chest. I feel good about this, man. You know, I love doing this.
A lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm actually trying to see if the homies is at the bar tonight, bro, because I still might want to pull up to Chinatown tonight, man. Like,
I mean, is that what you're saying? Is that where we going?
Hey,
you said the homies. I mean, you tell me, fool. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Hey. I'm gonna just tell you right now, bro. You know your boys are boy. Hey, I ain't got nothing but hey. I'm on break time, fool. So I feel good about myself. You know what I'm saying? I got my turtleneck on. I feel good.
They close at 2 tonight too?
They close at 2 tonight too, my nigga. But it's Chinatown. That's what we do. That's what we do out there, bro. They close at 2 in the morning. Because they ain't cinch.
Hey, look, bro, just to chill with my boys tonight to be chill with me. You feel me? So it's nothing
bro,
for me.
You let me know what the homies say, bro. And I am all good, fool. Like I'm straight for whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey. We going down like 2 flats on the Cadillac, fool. I'm telling you, this is it, man. Y'all, this was a good session, man. I liked it, man. It's been a while since we done it, man. I thought maybe my rhythm was a little bit off, but nah, I feel like I still got that shit. So y'all, anyway,
it was good, man.
Yeah, it was good. So as always, man, you know, mental health is a serious issue, man. Please respect those with mental issues, man. Please hear them out, man. Listen to them, talk to them, man. You never know how much it would mean for somebody, man, just for you just to sit up there and listen to them, man. Somebody once said this words, and I think it's from the miserable Mr. Rogers. He said, "Hey, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth." You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need to learn how to use them 2 ears, man, because it gets us a long way, right? And then last but not least, man, which is probably my favorite, man, is cancel culture, man. We got to stop canceling people for things that just, it's not right, man. Look, we all ain't gonna agree on everything, and that's cool and great. But just because we don't agree, that does not mean that we get the right to villainize somebody because we don't agree with what they're saying. We're all human beings. We all feel a certain way. That's what makes us beautiful human beings, man. It's by having our differences and respecting each other's differences. Doesn't mean because we don't agree that we gotta just start canceling motherfuckers left and right because we just don't see eye to eye. I mean, if that's the case, then Jesus should have been canceling a lot of y'all a long time ago, man. But yeah, we all still here. But I mean, whatever you believe in, it's all good with me, man. But I'm just simply saying, man, I mean, life could be a lot different, man, if one religion decided just to cancel everybody because we didn't all agree. So with that being said, man, we love y'all. As always, you know, we hooked up on everything, even though we don't post as much as we should. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and of course, my favorite friend, the motherfucking Twitter. You laughing over there, man. So it seems like you got a good text. So that's that we get to go text.
Nah, it's my, you know, it's little bro. I told him we finna
go right.
I told him we finna go right now. And he said, "What the fuck?" I said, "Bro, that's what grown men do. We go to bar."
You're a grown ass man now, man.
He said on a Monday. I said, "Bro, that's what grown men."
Man, that's what grown men. Random days, man. Hey, tell B happy birthday, Merry Christmas, Happy Easter, Happy Kwanzaa. What's up, homie G? Look at you.
You know what I'm saying? We
live right now. You know Wake your ass up, man. Hey, did you make your date yesterday? That's all I want to know. I mean, Saturday night. Well, Friday night. Was it Friday night? It was Friday night. Did you make it?
Well, you said you got to finish what?
Oh.
How long is that going to take? Oh, boy, I'll probably meet you up there then.
Nigga, tell that nigga an hour. Boy, wrap that shit up, bro. I don't know. No nigga that take an hour, fool. I'm sorry. Boy, you better wrap that shit.
I'm gonna have to meet you up there, bro.
Yeah, tell nigga wrap that shit up right now. Come on, man. He tripping.
No hour. Me and D Walk finna head out.
Yeah, we about to head out, bro. I ain't got no time for no hour shit, bro. Negative.
You gonna pull up?
Give you a nigga. It is 2010. It is 2010. Wake your ass up, bro.
He edited his videos for his content. His
Oh, I thought you were talking about like he was wrapping up his condom. I was like, bro, like you gotta move that shit, big dog.
Oh yeah, we finna. Yeah, I'm already. I just gotta throw some pants on. I'm already like.
Bro, I'm in my turtleneck, fool. I feel like a pimp right now, so I'm good. I'm feeling good right now.
All right. He said he gonna go.
He gonna go. Oh, look at that, man. We're gonna have some guy timeout, man. I love guy timeout, man. Like this is really cool because I don't get shit like this very often, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. So look, again, y'all know where to follow us at, man. We're gonna be posting more content, man. He gonna be posting way more Viking shit now since his boy is legit
I'm gonna
now.
say the same. We've been legit. We've been legit.
I know you. Yeah. You've been
not.
legit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been legit. You
Too
feel me?
legit.
Yeah,
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That nigga house is purple and gold, fool. That's one thing I can say about him. Y'all notice the teams that he like. I just want y'all to remember this, man. If he grew up in Port Arthur, man, he would be a bumblebee guy, man. He would be a guy that went to to Lincoln. I'm gonna say TJ, boy, I almost fucked that up. He would have went to Lincoln, man. That's all purple and gold. That's everything that he does right there, bro. It's purple and gold. I noticed that about you, man. So is your baseball team purple and gold?
No.
I'm fucked it up.
Baseball. Dodgers, so that's blue and white. But here's the weird thing though. The only two teams that's not purple and gold are both blue and white. Dodgers for baseball.
Damn. Yeah.
And then my Duke basketball
team, yeah, it's blue and it's blue and white.
Every other team is purple and gold, and then the two other teams that's not is blue and white.
Hey, I said this today, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, man. I'm getting my brotherhoods today. I mean Friday. I'm getting my brotherhoods Friday, big dog. I'm gonna buy my brotherhoods. I done postponed that shit. I done got my daughter her two-face ones. I'm getting my brotherhoods, bro. Me and me, bro. We getting our brotherhood. So I'm gonna have some purple and gold. But this little nigga gave me like a stipulation. He said he want the brotherhoods, but he want a Lakers jersey at the same time too. So I gotta call up a Lakers jersey. Smart man. Yeah, boy, I'm so proud of my son, man. He make me so happy, man. My daughter, the only person that's rocking the purple and gold right now, man. I feel like a jackass, fool. Yeah, I talked about getting brotherhoods for about 2 years now, man, and she beat me. So, yes, sir, yes, anyways, man. So signing out, man. Again, it's your boy D Walt, man. Like I said, again, we back better than ever, and it's my boy Maury J, man. We're about to go hit the bar real quick because we're about to go have us a little pre-celebration, man, for getting back on this motherfucker. We love y'all, man. We're gonna be pushing more content out, man. We're trying to make it to the top. Continue to bang with us, man, as we all progress, man. Again, I know I had some situations change in my life, man, where I needed to make some changes. And I made some changes personally and professionally. Same thing for Maury. He's been more consistent than everybody else. And I know JJ got a lot of things going on at home, especially with the new one. And then Eddie Dean, the same thing too, man. You know, it's tough being a manager at a refinery. You know what I'm saying? So Eddie be out there slanging them water hoses and shit, bro, and all that other good shit, man. You know, he the fireman, safety man, all that good shit, man. Eddie everywhere.
Yeah, he fireman pimping these hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Man, let me tell you right now, man. I ain't gonna say that about. But dude, hey, Eddie, look, you know you're my boy, man. But because I beat you, I beat JJ, and I beat the missus. I don't want no problems. Because I done take out your house. And I'm gonna take out my boy JJ. So I'm good right now. I'm good at fantasy football, man. I'm like your Vikings right now, man. I can't be touched. I'm not trying to jinx myself, bro, but I can't be touched. Show me my money. That's all I want. Show me my money. Again, y'all, we about to go to the bar. Peace out. Love y'all. Till we see y'all next time.
Love y'all, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us, man. Call it how we see it. We love y'all, man.
Love y'all.
It'll be up tomorrow.
You damn skippy it will, bro. It's already up right now if you want to edit some shit.
Maury J, D Watt, we love you.
Hey, you know what? Before we get off, man, you know what we got to do before we get off for old time's sake? Because you know I love doing this shit, man. The little mini alcoholic kicked in. You know what time it is, big dog. I got to pour mine. I ain't like you, fool. I ain't from Cali. I don't do shit like that. We do everything. We do everything bigger and smarter in Texas.
We do it big. We for sure do.
Y'all do it big, but I said smarter. We ain't doing that, fool. I got to drive. Look, I got a hell of a drive. So again, man, cheers, bro. I love you, my man.
Yes, sir. Love you too, man. Let's get it. Oh, I took mine already, but you catch up. All right, y'all. We out.
Ride them out, big dog.